Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So 140-year-old PZ considers leaving Africa over Nigeria's sales plunge. So you hear what I said? 140-year-old. See the number of years. There was a video that caught my attention of recent. There's one YouTuber, they call him Steve Ndopo. So he went to Cote d'Ivoire. I think he went to Cote d'Ivoire. So he saw a woman that sells food, and he asked the woman, how long have you been serving been cooking here? The number of years the woman mentioned is more than 50 years or thereabouts. And the woman even said she inherited the business from her mother. So why am I mentioning this situation? The longevity of a business determines how stable a country is. Any country you see that businesses don't last, that country is not working. I remember there was a time they said, I don't know if you've heard of the Hebrew family. The main man in the dynasty, he had a lot of businesses that he used to own before. He's from Delta, but now I'm sure most of those businesses are dead. That business is spilled into Oceanic Bank, which is also dead. You understand? I think it was because of I don't know whether it was because of corruption or what. But what I'm just trying to say, any country that businesses don't last, it shows a lack of sign of stability. Many companies that have been in Nigeria for a long time, many of them have closed down, and TINUBU government is not even bothered. You see the Ronu gang saying that it's because they cannot cope with the competition. You know, some of you don't understand what longevity means. If a company like Coca-Cola leaves Nigeria, it goes to show you that there is a lot of instability. It's not like there are no good or bad period in every country, but it shows it's steep. When the decline is so steep, you understand, it shows that growth is not making sense, you know. So I don't know how bothered the government is. This is not the first company. Many companies have left, and one of the major problem I see with that a lot of companies leave is electricity. They always tell you cost. The first thing you hear them talk is cost of buying diesel. Sometimes I wonder, this electricity thing that's happening in Nigeria, that Nigeria cannot have a steady electricity, is it a cause or is it intentional? I don't want to believe it's intentional, because even if the Germans or the US is not trying to build it for you, I'm sure the Chinese will do it for you too. Or maybe the Chinese will not also want to do it for you. Maybe they want you to be dependent. So if it's in that case, you call the Russians. Or maybe we'll be stuck in the past, since we as black people cannot build anything. That's just the simple truth. No matter how you say black people are educated, Nigerians are intelligent, if you like gather all the Nigerian professors now, maybe there are one or two people that can do things. So I'm telling you, maybe even you have seen uneducated people build cars from the scratch. If you gather all the professors in Nigeria, I can place a bet, they cannot build anything. They cannot build a 20-story building. Even those in architecture, those in engineering, they cannot build a factory, because they don't have the skills. They just go there and cram theory and updated stuff and come and start bragging, call me a doctor. So these are just some of the points. The government is not even building technical schools. We can't build our own train. There's nothing we can do. We are just so dependent. That's why when I see people say Nigerians are intelligent, I just laugh. Which intelligence? Your intelligence has a limit. That's a limit. Stop bragging. Once you start doing those things, you have the right to brag. When the Chinese are bragging, you can keep quiet. When the Indians, because India is still a poor country, but you see they are trying to make some advancement, little advancement. You understand? When they are bragging too, you keep quiet. We need to do better as black people. We need to do better. But like I always mention, Nigeria cannot grow forward with this setup. We need to go back to regional. 6 regions. We already have 6 regions. Those days it used to be 3, right? Now we have 6. Let it be 6. Let this region compete. If not, forget growth. The country cannot grow. In this setup, clamp everybody together. You carry 90 billion for Mecca. Money that you're supposed, that if maybe each region was shared equally, they would have used it to do whatever they like. Let me know your thoughts. So any country that companies don't have longevity, or businesses or small scale businesses don't have longevity, just know that country is not stable. Nigeria is a country, a governor might not like your face. He will just come and just remove your business. I don't know which kind. Hey God, let me know your thoughts. So because sometimes when you talk, you just look as if you complain so much. That's why I went to one guy's page. He was talking there. People like carry bad news. I just went to. I've gone to about 2 newspapers now. You can't see one good news in Nigeria. You can't hear that we have is we will, or apart from we will, go and open the news. You will never hear any promising news. Maybe the minor things like celebrating road. Me, I cannot celebrate. The government doing road is trying, but I cannot say I'm celebrating it because others didn't do it. You understand? I would just say it's a good stuff. You understand? But there are more important things. Primary healthcare centers, mechanizing agriculture. Even a state in Nigeria can produce so much food that you will sell within retail stores in that place and crash the price of food. When you talk, you look as if these things are magical things like fairy tales. Nonsense.